of Oahu comes Who Raised You, a pilot inspired by the real-life misadventures of local girls growing up in Hawaii. Created with all local talent and featuring music from emerging Hawaiian artists, the film brings authentic island stories to the screen, told from the perspective of the girls who actually lived them. Joining us now to share the details is director Leah Mitchell and actress Gianna Van Blyenberg. Aloha, ladies. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Hi. Thanks for having us.
So, Leah, we'll start with you. Just tell us a little bit about the film and, what started this conceptualization and what your perspective was really starting this film.
Sure. So I was living in New York and LA, working in film for a long time, and that moment finally arose where I was like, it's time to move home. And I really wanted to tell a story that I think me and my friends would have loved to have seen when we were growing up here. So I wrote about all the misadventures of our teenage years growing up on the east side of Oahu and the community that raised us. So it was really important to us to cast all local cast and Native Hawaiian cast and work with local musicians, both legendary musicians and also really cool up-and-coming artists to breathe life into something and make something new and fun and really capture that moment in time where, you're young, there's some drama, but there's also a lot of humor and silliness, and there's the magic of finding connections with people that hopefully will get you through the rest of your life, So, yeah, it was a really fun process bringing it all together and finding people like Gianna.
And I hope afterward we'll maybe see a West Side Story, because that's where I grew up, but I love that you actually used your personal experience to start the film. And Gianna, you're of course the main actress in the film, so how was the audition process and how was really being a part of the cast?
So audition process, it's funny because I actually didn't initially want to go for the lead because I was scared, because Tia, she has a lot of emotions, deep-rooted trauma and stuff, because her tutu passes away. I mean, her family life is a mess and she has to be that independent daughter, and that really hit home for me, for my young version of myself, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to attack that, but she casted me and she trusted me, and I was so happy to be able to do it, and it really helped me to grow the character as well as myself.
Any favorite parts of being a part of the cast, maybe favorite parts and experiences that you had in the last few months?
Yeah, well, first of all, I loved that the Hawaiians were casted to play the Hawaiians. I think that should be a priority all the time. That made me so happy as a Hawaiian myself. But I think my favorite part of being in the cast was working alongside so many talented actors who were doing improv. That was the best part. I think that all the good improv really did it. Yeah, it made the final cut. All the good ones, they made the final cut.
And then, Leah, from start to finish, how long was this entire process?
Woof, super long, to be totally honest. I started writing it in 2019, and I think, during COVID, everything kind of, I don't know, lots happened, as we all know. So I rewrote it a bunch of different times, got a lot of input, and then finally was like, okay, I think I just have to be authentic and talk about some of my own experiences more. And then once that happened, it became more real. And from there, we cast and found our girls and our cast, and they breathed life into so much of it. And then from there, everything just fell into place. So I think, if you really count the whole thing, it was 6 years. But once we found our cast and moved forward, it was a year and a half.
Wow, passion project for sure.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere that we can follow the journey, maybe website, social media from either of you? And would you guys like to talk about any future projects that you have coming up?
Yeah, definitely. Please follow us on Instagram and TikTok. We are looking now to develop it into a full series, so we're looking for partners and investors. And I think the best way for us to do that is just to prove through online that there's a demand and that we should be making more fun local content.
Oh, we're excited. And we have that there on the screen so we can follow along with the journey, and then hopefully it gets picked up so we can see Gianna and, of course, the rest of the cast more, and the main character, Tia. Gianna, any other acting projects that you have coming up to close us off?
Well, you know what? I am in the business. I'm ready to work, and I want to be the Hawaiian that shows you guys that. So put me in.
Yeah, cast her. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. We can't wait to see more.
Awesome. Thank you so much.